Wild Podcast.
Welcome back to Yall Wild Podcast. I'm Nyny and I'm here with
brice3000.
And Adam.
How y'all doing?
You go first, Adam.
I'm doing good. I'm working a lot.
Anything exciting happened this week or anything?
I don't think so. Bro, okay, first off, I just now remember this. I was talking to this girl, right, that I met on Tinder. Really hot. She was like my age. She's not my age. I'm in my height. She was my age though. And she's not my height. She's like 6 foot, right?
Okay.
But she was hot. Perfect body, everything, right? And I'm talking to her. I'm like, yo, you trying to hang out? And she was like, yeah, let's hang out. But then it would be like days where I'm like, all right, let's hang out tomorrow. She'd be like, yeah, let's do it. And then it would get to that time, and I would tell her, I'm like, yo, just let me know when you want to hang out. She's like, okay, bet. And then never text me. You know what I mean? But we would talk every day. So I'm like, there's something like, wonder what's like wrong. And then one day I wake up and check my Snapchat, and she's unadded me.
No.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything wrong.
You work with her?
No.
How do you know her?
Tinder.
Oh, okay. Tinder girls do that.
Yeah, but you know that. Oh, I think I'd be giving too much information away if I talk about her apartment complex. But so yeah, but she was like, she was hot, right?
Okay.
And she was half Asian.
Oh.
So she was hot.
Okay.
And
wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Let's keep going.
No, because it's like that. You know how the mixed race, like the mixed girls are like always like the most beautiful.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like Zendaya.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Yikes.
Did I do a racist? I don't know.
Keep
Did
going.
you say,
Anyway.
did you do a racist?
Yeah.
A racist?
But anyway, so like, yeah, all of a sudden she was just like unadded me, and I was like, I texted her, I was like, yo, like, why'd you unadd me? Like, what's up?
No.
And she was like, oh, my bad, didn't mean to do that. I'm like, how the fuck do you accidentally
You have to
unadd
take
somebody?
that. You just have to take it and move on.
You know, and I was like, fuck that, bro. It's like, that's just stupid to me. I don't know why she said, oh, my bad, didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
I feel like that's a Tinder girl like characteristic. Like,
Exactly.
if she's really into Tinder culture, that's what she does.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, I've been good. Just been working.
Well,
What about you, Bryce? How have you been?
now Rubia, tell them how I've been.
He's been great. He had a great time
But
this weekend.
But we can't have great time every weekend because I spend way too much money this weekend.
Great times are too expensive.
Every time.
We need to have mediocre times.
We need to watch a movie this weekend. But I mean, me and Arobia, we went to the club. You know, I don't know how y'all feel about that, the viewers, but we went to the club. You know, we have no shame about it.
We did what we did.
The country opened back up. We was in there sweating on everybody,
We already told y'all we was going to be out here 2021 summer.
breathing on everybody
It was hot as fuck on it.
in the
there.
line.
It was hot.
I mean, do you have any stories to tell from the club? Any like your experience? We finally got in the club. We finally got in the club after multiple times not get. That's how I know. This is gonna be our year, because every year we never can get into the club. We always hating from outside the club.
You can't even get in.
But now we got
There you
in.
We luckily got in.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like, I feel like I got a little bit of all experiences at the club, except like the drunk one. But
Yeah. I
don't
didn't
get
have
that
enough
one.
drinks.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny though? Last week's episode was called Tequila House, and I called it Tequila House only because Brian mentioned Tequila House, and he was like, "Oh, we should go this weekend," and we were all like, "Nah," and we actually went.
it was really dope.
I want y'all to know if I go with y'all next time and I get asked on me, it will be our year. It is
Okay.
confirmed it will be our year.
I don't know
Okay.
if this is like a Spanish club
It
thing,
is.
but like they were borderline fucking in there.
Yes.
You mean Latinx?
Yes.
You racist fuck.
Spanish.
That's fucked up.
But like
identify
they were
Spanish.
like grinding, like
I was like-
hardcore, damn near fucking.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
of
what I like.
people.
That's what I like to see.
I mean, they was going off. I don't know what the music was saying, but whatever it was saying,
It spoke to them.
that was an aphrodisiac. But also, it was way too many people. I had fun at the club, but do I need to go back? I mean, I guess I'll go back. But it was like, we spent $20 to go, watch people violently grind on each
I
other.
think that's the reason, because we weren't dancing. Like, had we been dancing with people, it would have been like
That one dude tried to dance with us.
it would have been a vibe. But
Oh
just
my God.
holding up the wall is never that great of a time.
We were in there, and this one dude, he kept following us, and he was dancing crazy. Like, he was on something, and he would get real close to us and dance. And I've never felt that uncomfortable in a long time. Like, I was actually uncomfortable. I was like, yo, like, what do you want? Like, Nairobi, give him a kiss or something, you know? Like, he wants something.
Every once in a while, I look at him like,
Okay.
why is he standing here?
So, like, I don't know if y'all remember when they said Addison Rae wasn't hot or whatever the fuck. She just posted a picture, and I think, did you change your mind?
No.
That's because you lesbian.
No.
Bro. You like them
That
manly
would-
bitches.
Okay.
We never said she wasn't hot. We just said she hometown hot. You know what I'm saying?
How is she hometown hot?
She's Charlotte cute. She not like a celebrity. Like,
Let me see.
I'm sending this to all my friends.
But, like,
So,
I guess just from like my standpoint, like dudes like be like this girl is so hot because she's in a bikini, and I'm like that doesn't do anything for me. So
you know, just yo bitch in gym shorts and a large tee, lifting 350 pounds.
yeah, she not all that.
no, yeah, she's definitely attractive, but I'm not like we're just saying
She
she's
cute.
not. She cute, but I'm saying she hometown cute. She not like she. You know what I'm saying? For the amount of followers she has,
I wouldn't fly her out.
What? You would not fly her out?
I would not fly her out. No.
This could be the
I'll do a
last
TikTok with
episode
her.
of the Yall Wild Podcast.
But I wouldn't fly her
She
out.
could drive down.
She definitely could drive that. I'll give her the Addy. You know what I'm saying? But
I hate you
I wouldn't
so
personally. But I'm saying
She can pull through with that when we chilling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say to her.
Addison come out to Brian's birthday party on June 26th. We blowing it up. So Addison, I'm gonna tag her in the comments. But we had a great time at the party at the club. Spent way too much money. Can't believe we got in because one of us definitely was not old enough.
No.
So shout out to the bouncer and
His people.
I did. I thought you were gonna say the baby.
It was just way too many people. I was like, oh my god, I gotta touch everybody just to get across the club.
Yeah.
Somebody started.
like
You saw a
that's just-
fight?
Yeah, I saw a fight. It was just a lot. I'm not gonna go that much into detail, but just say a bitch swung on a bitch, and the bitch swung back, and the security like they swooped in, like they was ready, like they were prepared, like prepared.
I didn't know I had to get pat down, so I thought I was in trouble.
I
He's
didn't
like,
get patted. He's just like, "Hey, sweetie, what you got in your pockets?" And it kind of threw me off
Like
guard.
the strap.
It threw me off guard too.
I'm glad he recognized that I was a female though.
But he didn't ask me what you got. He said, "Yo, empty your pockets." And he was like, "Pop, pop, pop." He was like, "Oh, you good, you good, you good."
He just believed me.
I was like,
because I was
damn.
like, damn, I could have had anything in my pockets. I pulled out my phone and that was it. And I still had shit in my pockets.
You know-
My left eye is currently numb. I don't know why.
Y'all always say I have like scary dude privileges, but I just don't see myself as a scary
You don't look
dude.
scary to me. You look very like.
But is it because you know me?
Well, I don't know. Well, the first time, okay, honestly, the first time like I looked you up on Instagram, I was like, bro, this motherfucker's like gotta be hard, bro. This guy's gotta be like kind of like a hard ass. You know what I mean? And then I met you like, hi, my name's Bryce. How are you?
Damn.
And I was like, oh, this guy.
It's my man. It's when I talk. Okay.
This motherfucker's sweet. Now, bro, no.
I'm weak.
No, bro, next time you introduce yourself to somebody that's never met you, gotta be like, sup, my name's Bryce Royster. Sometimes they call me Bri or brice3000.
I feel like walking down the street,
ass.
not because you're black,
Okay.
but I would clutch my purse a little bit.
Wow.
That's because she got snacks in there.
Wow. You know, people people say that, right? So me and Brian went to a party the other day, and we're like, oh, let's give them fake names. So we gave them fake names until we got drunk. Then we was ourselves again. But that was cool. No, we did it. We actually did it. I was Derek,
I could see that.
and Brian was Zach.
Your alter ego.
What, you guys
Alter
turned into a
ego.
frat or
Yes.
something? What the fuck
It was kind of like a frat party. It was
party.
really cool. We had a good time.
Speaking of frat parties, real quick, we need to go to one of those as well.
All right, well,
Two of them.
y'all.
A
we gotta
white
get our
one and a
money
black
up.
one.
We gotta get our money up because we had to pay.
Y'all can't go.
Y'all
to a
have to
frat
pay.
party with me.
That's so crazy.
If I go to a frat party with y'all, we have to go to a white frat party, but y'all won't be able to get in there. Like, no,
We got-
booze allowed.
We got that's
Is
racist.
that racist? I thought it was just like a regular term.
What you say?
Chickaboos. Is that racist? That was a white girls, bro. That's not racist. I'm sorry.
We definitely gotta go. Like I said, we gotta get connections, whatever. We went to that one we always go to. It's just we gotta pay, and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If we pay, it's gotta be a good time.
Y'all gotta pay.
And
You
it's
keep
not-
saying we.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, specify.
Okay. All right, I'm getting my wig then. I'm gonna get my lace front. Okay.
What if they're like what do they say? Guys are $5 and girls are free. And
That's what happened last time. Remember?
No. What if they make y'all pay and then Nairobi comes up to like $5?
I wouldn't be surprised, but at the end of the day, I still have a coochie, and I'm sure
and you still got titties.
A dude, cause you know, like dudes like nice still try to fuck masculine presenting women, cause they have coochies.
I'll be honest with you, I do not like muscular girls because they scare me.
I don't either, but Brim does, and it's so crazy to me.
Like Brim likes like girls that are like fucking ripped.
Not ripped per se, but like he likes muscular girls.
See, I like girls that are like that don't have muscles that are bigger than mine, and that's hard. That's like easy for them. You know what I mean? They look one box like, damn, bro, I'm bigger than you. You know what I mean?
Because you're a chicken.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what's crazy? Have I ever told you about this? That my friend, wind chicken. My friends called me wind chicken in high school. Either that or shitsburn. So.
Well, I mean, we had a good time. We went to the club. We also went to a party. Went to a party, and then we went to a club because the party was a great party, and we wanted to have more fun.
Meanwhile, I was jacking off and playing Xbox.
Yeah, Adam wasn't there. It was
you
a
want
color
to talk about the driving situation?
Oh my god! So okay, so I was like, I'm gonna go to my friend's house. You know what I'm saying? It's just hang out for a minute. Can y'all pick me up before we go to the party? And they were like, yeah. Tell me how they pick me up in my car. How I get picked up in my car?
I thought you knew that was gonna happen.
Wait, no.
Why would I drive my car though? My little itty bitty Honda Civic.
Did they find your keys?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You left them.
I hung them up on the key thing. So anyway, that was one thing. But then on the way to the club, there's 6 of us. My car is just a car, and it holds 5 people. So I should have got in the front because it's my car. But Nairobi drove because she was the DD. Nairobi, Brian was in front. And then it was 3 of us. It was 4 of us in the back. So each person got a seat, and then one person laid across. I was like, wow.
Like, we get 25 minutes.
25. I was like, we get stopped. I was like, oh my god. I wasn't even trying to go to the club. So I was forced to go to the club, guys. I was forced.
But you had a great time.
It was cool though. I had a good time. If it was free, it would have been a great time, maybe. But yeah, I mean that's what we did this weekend. What did y'all do this weekend? Comment below.
One day I want to get like a small ass car, and I'm gonna get all my friends in there. I'm gonna purposely get pulled over, and then whenever like the cop walks up to us, I want everybody to hop out of the car and yell, "Let me go, let me go." You know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
ICE.
Yeah, immigration.
We
always start fucking running away. I would love that.
We was we were a clown car.
Nice. You need to get your big truck back because that would have saved us a lot of headache.
Oh my god!
And what the fuck are we gonna do when we go back to the club? And because the light rail closes at 2, which is crazy as fuck.
We just gotta be out there before 2. We gotta get out there earlier because we didn't get to the club till like 11:30, and then we left at 2.
It closes at 2.
Yeah, but people like to stay to the last song. So they cut the fucking lights on.
We was there. The lights was on.
I feel like they weren't supposed to cut the lights on till 2, but whatever.
I thought you and I had been like on there a lot later.
The light rail?
Yeah.
Or the club?
Light rail.
It closes it. It closes it. We never been to the club. Yeah. It closes at 2. But that means like you have to be at the uptown like spot at 1:45.
Yeah, does it take like 15 to 20 minutes?
Because I've got left out there before, and we had to call Michelle up to come pick us up.
Remember that time? I think it was you and Connor had to go pick up.
Yeah,
Crystal and her boyfriend down there.
Yeah, same thing happened. That
was like super late too.
Light rail.
That was like at 3 in the morning or some shit. I was like, what the fuck they doing over there at 3 in the morning?
It was,
and they were like, look at our hamsters. I
feel like 3 o'clock would be reasonable, but 2 is early.
I was so pissed when the lights went on. I was like, I've only danced maybe $10.82, and I paid $20 to get in here.
The video has already stopped.
Bryce is such a cheap person. You guys just don't know.
I think I forgot to delete the last week's video. Maybe that's why the video stopped. But I mean, it's okay. We're still going.
See, I wouldn't say Bryce is a cheap person. It's just that he has every day he has to buy. He always has to purchase something. You know what I mean? Either that's gas or food, and he does so much shit. So I don't think he's technically a cheap person. Like if Bryce had like the same amount of money, but he didn't have to do anything like buy food, shit like that, buy books, shit like that, then he would be spending it constantly. You know what I mean?
He's frugal.
Not cheap.
The problem is I don't work that often, but I just started working more, but I haven't got my full since I've been working more paycheck. So The next time I get that is right before Brian's birthday, so we balling out. Like, we balling out.
And then he's going to be like,
and
we spent way too much money this weekend.
Yeah. That's what happened. I spent way too much money on the weekend, and then for the next 2 weeks, it's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forget. Y'all get paid like every 2 weeks. I get paid every week.
Sandwiches. That's the problem. That's what I don't like.
You just got to know how to.
You ever ate a motherfucking bread sandwich? I was like, oh, my God.
Do your money. Like, I don't have enough money, but I get paid Thursday, so it's okay.
I think also the problem is I ran my credit card bill up, and I was just like, I'm not going to put anything on my credit card. So I'm only spending the money I have. But I really should go back and use my credit card for like gas and stuff. Because gas been hurt.
I think you guys should come with, well, we should all just like party real hard one day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Every single one of us gets shit-faced.
We should party real. So the thing I like about parties is that we don't really have to like, we have them here. We don't really got to pay for nothing but the drinks we get. And we always got drinks.
Some motherfuckers don't even pay.
So we should just do something here this weekend because I'm not trying to go out.
I'm not going to be here this weekend. But I feel like the club is just a different vibe. I mean, you go to too many parties, you're like, okay, I'm tired of parties. Like, it's the same thing. Or maybe you're not tired, but, you want something different every once in a while.
We should go to a club but have our own group. You know what I mean?
The club is like...
Yeah. You got to bring the bitches with you sometimes.
Yeah.
See, what I don't like about the club is that it's like, from what I understand, is that it's always like, you have like the DJ, he's like, what about the bitches in here? Got chlamydia? Get your hands up. And then like, and everybody starts fucking dancing and shit. I'm like, how the fuck is that lit?
It was a few songs. It was like they changed the song real good. And I was like, ooh, I'm feeling this. It was one part where like they dropped stuff from the ceiling. And like it was the Tokyo Drift song start playing. And yo, that did turn me up. That did turn me up.
I thought you said it. I thought you was going to say it turned you on. I was like, wait a minute.
It did turn me on too. I was like, it's loud enough to where I can't think clearly. And the music's going.
Definitely being in the club does something to your ears. It like clogs them up a little bit because it's so loud in there.
You leave and you like, huh?
Because you can't have conversations in there.
That's what I don't like.
You gotta yell.
That's what I don't like.
But the club, you're not supposed to have conversation. You're supposed to be borderline fucking.
No, that's also because I have a girlfriend, so I'm not even trying to fuck these bitches. You know what I mean? I just want to talk. Just talk.
Just dancing.
You're a marketing major too? Yeah.
But you could have went outside. You could have went outside to have conversation with those people.
I think what's the point of going to the club?
But it's an atmosphere. You can listen to the music. Oh, they're playing Spanish music, but we're having
a conversation. I didn't know the song. Like I was like, yeah, this hidden, but I don't know what.
An intimate conversation outside.
Everybody said you were doing that, and I started
on the patio.
I was like, I can hear.
That's what it's like at the clubs. Like one person, like you all. It's like it's a communal thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked about it because we haven't been out. Oh my God. Did I spit? It was so crazy Saturday because we went to Optimus Hall and then we went to the club and it was like. We were just out, and I haven't been out like that since March of 2020. So it's been over a year. So it felt really good to like be out again in public. I wasn't scared, which I don't even know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But it was like I had no worries. Like this, it felt like 2019.
Oh yeah, we should totally go to the club. I'm now down after I tried weed. I feel more free now. I feel like I'm ready to do it.
I feel like you're gonna get there and immediately shrivel up.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna shrivel. It's gonna be too many people.
Oh no!
Oh, do you know who the fuck I am?
Yes, that's why.
It's weird. Is I keep on looking at the ashes over there, and I'm like, damn, somebody spilled their grandmother's ashes or some shit, bro. That's literally what it looks like. Or y'all smoking cigs in here and y'all putting it out.
Somebody spilled that and never got it up, and then I also never got it up because I was like, oh, I didn't spill it. So it's gonna be here till I get it.
Landon told me he had his first nicotine hit.
Oh yeah.
His first experience with nicotine.
Yeah.
I was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So
don't do nicotine kits.
You guys should totally do nicotine. It's actually very healthy for you.
Do y'all remember like the don't do drugs like
there
thing they had going through schools? Like we were in elementary school.
Yeah.
Like we had like a whole song for that shit, and it's like niggas were not listening to that when they got out of elementary school.
You know the problem? Is that they had that program in elementary school. I was not. Who was doing drugs in elementary school?
They had it later.
I guess some people.
I guess they were trying to instill it in us.
Be like, don't do drugs in college. You know what I mean? Because now it's like.
So I think. So are you saying it should be like every grade, every year? They shouldn't just stop in elementary school? Or are you saying they should wait till we get to college?
I'm not saying wait, but I'm saying it's like in elementary school, we're the least likely in our life to do drugs. But when we're in college, which is the most likely we are to do drugs, is no, hey, say no to drugs.
I feel like college is too late, though.
Or like, even high school.
High school, too.
But I mean, I'm saying they should extend the program. You know what I'm saying? Really commit to it. Because I ain't heard nothing.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. And I don't do drugs. That's bad for you. But they should extend the program.
Technically, you do.
Like what?
Alcohol is a drug.
Oh. All my niggas drug addicts. But I mean, okay. That's what we've been doing. That's what we've been up to. We've had a great time.
That was a long segment.
I know. This is still how you doing.
It was great.
How y'all doing? I mean, we had a great time.
We mainly just talked about the club though.
We had a great time.
We're gonna have many more.
You have to understand.
We gotta go. Y'all gonna go to a gay club with me?
Sure.
My little baby.
Down,
sure. We gotta do it in June. It's gay pride
really
month. So now we have an excuse. Like, we just
wearing the loosest clothing though.
We're allies.
I just not be wearing the loosest clothing. We're gonna be wearing some '80s type jeans.
Why do you need to wear loose clothes?
No specific reason.
Because you have a big butt.
Yeah.
You can, but Bryce doesn't need
I'm
to.
fine.
No, but you got a fat cock.
I'm weak.
True. Facts.
Adam would know because they're gay.
No, we're not.
It's June, bitch. You can't be homophobic no more.
I'm not being homophobic. I would just like you all to come out.
We're not gay.
You hating the gays as hell.
Just come out.
You're the boys in the hood type T-shirt on.
Don't be
One of my
homophobic.
favorite shirts.
Gays.
It's Pride Month.
That is true. It is Pride Month.
Even more reason for me to hate them.
They're the reason for the season.
They got a whole month.
A whole month.
What about the streets?
The one person in our podcast that identifies as LGBT is gonna get us canceled on Pride Month.
Please, because we need more viewers.
We do need more viewers.
I don't really believe this shit, guys. Happy Pride.
Wild news. Logan Paul versus Mayweather. I don't say Merriweather. That's
I kind of dislike that they didn't have judges because I want someone to get a clear win. Even though I think it's pretty obvious that Mayweather won.
No, did you see that? Did you see the clip of Mayweather accidentally knocking Logan Paul out? And he held him up.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I would have kicked Mayweather's ass, bro. I'm be honest with you.
Just like everything else that happens on the internet, it was all a scheme to get us all revved up, thinking they really hate each other. Mm-hmm. They probably got Jake to steal Mayweather's hat. You know what I mean? Like, it was all a great marketing scheme, and they got us. And we thought they were really going to go out there and tussle. And it was like, they both millionaires. They got their bag. They got us.
Bro.
We were scammed. I wanted to see blood and teeth.
I wanted to see somebody get knocked out.
I wanted to see somebody get hurt.
That's why I think we should bring back gladiator fights. I think it's it's really good for the.
They do have gladiator fights. Cookout between the hours of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. or after a high school football game.
Facts against rivals.
Gladiators. Bro. Yes.
Your
Red
son beat my son in fucking football. Come here.
Trey and milkshake. It's
something about it.
Seriously though, I think we should totally bring back gladiator fights. I think it would be really good for society as a whole. I think it'd be really helpful. Also, bro, I'd be a hell of a good gladiator, bro.
No, you definitely wouldn't. You'd be like the one that like brings out like round one with the sign.
Wearing the tight shorts. And
yeah.
My ass cheeks hanging out.
But I mean, shout out to Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Holding the city down.
Got a bag.
This is a historic moment, I think.
I totally could have kicked fucking Logan Paul or Mayweather's ass. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But they're both big, and Jake Paul and Logan Paul both live in Puerto Rico now, so we might see them out there. They don't have to pay taxes out there.
Smart.
So that, I mean, they save so especially being millionaires. Having millions, you have to pay millions in taxes. So like they're saving money. So we got to hit them up when we go to Puerto Rico.
I've been on Twitter a lot. That's what we think. We think they pay millions in taxes.
You're right.
Crazy.
If you're rich, you don't pay taxes.
Bless you, baby girl.
I don't
hurt a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I think it was last week or maybe the week before. Obama was like, they're definitely like he verified UFOs. And how do y'all feel about that?
In what context did he verify it?
There's stuff in the sky. We don't know what it is, and it's flying around.
No, what is a UFO is unidentified.
I know, but like,
well, that's literally could be anything to an asteroid.
But I'm saying, think about this.
Shit,
he said we couldn't determine like the flight patterns. Like we couldn't determine what it was. With that being said, we are the United States of America, and maybe it's just my patriotism, but we got the most advanced shit in the world. So if it wants some of our shit, it won't know other country shit. So what does that lead us to believe?
I'll be honest with
Aliens.
I'll be honest with you. I think It is. I think it would be definitely be an alien. Because everything in space flies on like a certain type of path. You know what I mean? Because there's no wind or anything like that. There's no gravity. So if it moves its like path, like if it does it itself. Also, I think it landed on the blue like thing of that dumpster.
Somebody's throwing away trash for you listeners out there.
Sorry, yes. But yeah, if it moves on its path like without any other like obstruction, then it's 100% alien. You know what I mean? There's no reason for something to move if it doesn't move by itself, unless it hits something. You know what I mean?
But he's saying, he's saying like he saw it, like it was in our airspace, like it was close enough to be like picked up on like our sky, like it wasn't in space.
Radar, yeah.
It was like close enough to Earth that like we could see it, and it was moving weird. So.
Well, did you hear about the Navy? They confirmed like their fighter pilots have been like chased by them multiple times.
And why isn't that big enough news?
There was
you know
one off the coast of San Diego.
Why is that not news?
If Obama is just a ploy to like make us think that they're really aliens or like distract for something else, because there are people like that. Like their sole job is like to like make you think the opposite of what you already think.
But what if? But did y'all know that Obama said that before I brought it up?
No.
Yeah, I heard it.
I feel like it wasn't big enough news. Like that should be like a major headline. That should be like an international headline, but it's not because they have other stuff to distract us. You know what I mean? And a part of, I mean, we could be to blame for that part of, because like we come over here and we talk about like whatever's happening in culture. You know, Jay-Z, Beyonce's car, whatever, and that's all good shit. But like that's actual news, and I feel like people aren't talking about it. You know what I mean? Like that's a big. You know,
but it's like not shit we can do about it.
I mean, no, but it's like that's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The aliens are gonna come.
Don't bring up that fucking car.
They're probably already here.
Don't bring up.
They're
that
definitely here.
car.
I met some.
Oh my God, bro! I found out the story recently. It's a long ago story that there's a tunnel under a military base that a guy he was like a civil engineer. He was doing work for the military base to like help clear out this tunnel, and then apparently he ran into an alien under there, right? No, like no joke. Like I can't remember exactly how the story went. We ran into an alien under there, and the alien, like he was about to like fight the alien, like because he had a gun with him just in case there was anything down there. So he pulled the gun out on the alien. The alien like blew the gun away. You know what I mean? And no joke. Apparently, like according to the story, the guy's still alive, by the way. According to the story, like 50 Green Berets were there because apparently it was the aliens broke out and they went into that tunnel. Like that's how they ended up breaking into that tunnel, and 50 Green Berets are there to stop them, and only like 10 of them made it out.
Aliens are. That's why I don't think aliens are a threat. I don't think they're here to kill us. They would have been killed us. You know what I'm saying? They just observing because we're like. I'm pretty sure we hella entertaining. You know what I mean? Like they don't even watch their television. They're like, oh, what's happening on Earth right now? They watching the Real Housewives right now because they're like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
It left. Okay.
Really like a crazy concept to think about.
I'm gonna read this out. Is that okay?
Sure.
The year is 1979. The aftermath of the battle left 60 humans killed in action, and an untold number of the enemy troops mortally wounded. It was the U.S. Army Special Forces' greatest threat, and no one ever knew about it. The Green Berets were dispatched to Dulce, New Mexico, to keep alien forces underground and away from the rest of the world. They succeeded, but at what cost? At least this is what explosive engineer Philip Schneider tells us as part of the story. He was in New Mexico that year, and he knows that the alien threat was real. Schneider claims that he was working on a highly secretive underground base on the Juqueria
Aliens are real. That's what the article says.
Colorado border town. He told the Huffington Post he first became suspicious of the project's true intention when he noticed American Special Forces soldiers operating in and around the area. And it goes on to say that like he knew it was weird whenever he like saw the Green Berets there because they're not supposed to be there. And he says that Schneider alleged the great aliens were conducting bizarre medical experiments on mankind, both live humans and samples of DNA. He said that the deep underground, the Greys, would absorb human and cow blood for sustenance. He said that he finally came out with a story in the mid-1990s. 2 years later, he killed himself.
He didn't kill himself. They killed him because he knew too much. The aliens are out here.
And then it says, a suicide that has some screaming foul play.
Yes. Okay, anyway. Y'all will believe dinosaurs, but not aliens. Okay, that makes sense.
That's you, bro. Oh, wait, no,
anyway.
No, bro, I believe in I watched Star Wars and Jurassic Park.
Who?
What?
Star Wars and Jurassic Park. It's aliens.
It's because that's what they told us.
It's the Eternals.
I have a great question, but never mind.
Go ahead,
Adam,
go ahead.
No.
ask it.
Wait. Can
So
we
can
let
make
Adam
fun
talk
of
about
you.
Battlefield 6 real
Battlefield
quick?
6
Just because.
being announced tomorrow. Biggest Battlefield game to date. 628 players, servers. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna put Call of Duty in the fucking ground. It's gonna be insane. Be ready.
Word.
What?
Word.
Dude, I'm literally. It's gonna be revealed tomorrow. I'm gonna be jacking off to it. No joke. That's just gonna be hot. Hot.
Who put Jeff Bezos plans
yeah,
on
you know-
leaving Earth?
Yeah, he's creating like a space travel plan right now.
What if he's an alien? What if like some of these big like billionaires are actually aliens?
People are saying that he's leaving Earth because he had a breakup, which is the most relatable thing he's done so far.
Word.
That's why he's leaving.
Shout out to Jeff, I guess. I want to take this moment to shout out Anchor. Shout out Anchor for allowing us to have this podcast, for hosting our podcast. We also want to say feel free to give on our Patreon at Yall Wild Podcast. Shout out to Daniel, a.k.a. Poopy Stinklefarm on podcast. He's part of the Very Wild
It was
Gang.
his birthday recently.
Shout out, happy birthday to
Happy
Daniel.
birthday.
Hey. He sponsored us. He's part of the Very Wild Gang. We have 4 tiers with different amounts. So anything counts. So please give to us. You know what I'm saying? We're broke college kids. And yeah. And I have a quick ad for Anchor. So now that we're back, I guess we'll go into Y'all Deep. Now, Ruby, you got anything for Y'all Deep?
We didn't have to talk about this. I just
Okay.
put it in there.
I mean, but do you want to talk about it?
I mean, we can. It's up to you. Would you like to talk about it?
So for Y'all Deep is, do you think
I
really...
got it.
Okay.
So my question is, like, do you think if we really learned about Black history in school, like really learned about it, like everything that's happened to Black people, even like the really bad shit, that people would still be racist or like not understand where Black people are coming from with the way they feel?
I think Tom Hanks recently did an interview, and he was like if kids knew about Tulsa when they were learning Black history, think like that would have a significant impact on how people feel about certain things. And I feel like, yeah, that's absolutely true. There's so much stuff that I learn now when I'm like researching by myself. It's like, oh, we didn't have time to talk about that. You know what I mean? Like we just didn't have time to talk about it. Why didn't we talk about that? It's like pretty significant things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, how do you feel?
I feel like it's really. I don't know. It's like, for one, it's like, why are racist people racist? Like, why do you not like Black people? But like, if you grew up, if the generation before you is racist and they're instilling that in you, and then you go to school and learn about all the bad shit that's happened to Black people, would that change what you're being like learning from home?
I feel like it would have some amount of impact, you know what I mean? Because there's so much stuff that's like very wild or even just like very cool that is like we never learned about and we're never going to learn unless we go learn it ourselves. So that's just...
I think it's just really shitty that we don't learn about that shit in school because like Black history is also American history. So
absolutely.
Why aren't we learning?
Absolutely. Adam, do you have anything about that? Adam's back.
What's question?
So do you think if we learned more about Black history in school that people would still be racist or at least understand like the Black experience or why Black people as a whole feel the way they do about certain things or about the country?
I think, I think if we learn more about Black history, I think people will be less racist, but they won't stop being racist. You know what I mean? Because there's always that family member who is like racist. You know what I mean? That they will influence. Let's say when you're a kid, you know like you have role models that are in your family. You look up to that person, and what if that person's racist? You know what I mean? What if they're like, oh, that person's cool, but they're also racist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's always gonna be some of that, but I feel like that definitely can help. I remember being like in elementary school, like, oh, we're like Christopher Columbus, like brought these
Fuck them
turkeys
Indians up.
and they had a great time. Like, that's what's up. He's dope. And then it's like, oh no, like he's not dope. And it's like they didn't even have to tell that lie. They could have omitting it would have been better. You know what I mean? Like, just, instead of lying or withholding information. Or I feel like a lot of Black history is about like civil disobedience, but it's like in no other part of history do we see like an oppressed group be civil disobedient and we praise it. Like the whole American like story is like, oh, shit went right, so we like fought everybody and we got what we wanted until we get to Black history. Then it's like, oh, just wait, or oh, civil disobedience, or oh, this is like the way, So I feel like it definitely should be talked about more, especially at a younger age, because that's when you form a lot of ideas.
I think it's really cool we're all wearing black shirts today.
Yes.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Yes. I think we can move on to y'all therapist. So the first question we have is it safe to be in large groups of people again?
It's only safe if you're safe. If you're vaccinated and they're vaccinated, fuck it.
But I mean, how do we know they're vaccinated? Because I felt weird about going to the club because it's like, for so long we're like, oh, don't be in large groups, don't have your mask off. But we were in the club with hundreds of people, right? And nobody was wearing a mask. And it's like, I didn't feel scared like beforehand, or I didn't feel weird about it. So it's like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is it actually safe?
I wore a mask to go to GameStop yesterday because damn well these motherfuckers don't shower. So they smell bad. Damn well these motherfuckers don't got a vaccine.
I think it's safe for us because we are vaccinated. Even though you got the one shot, but
J&J, baby. One and done.
We're vaccinated, so like the likelihood of us getting it isn't that high, and even if we do get it, it's not gonna whoop our ass, like,
because we're not old or kids.
But we've also been vaccinated, so it's not, once you've been vaccinated, it's not supposed to whoop your ass like it would have previously.
Can't you still get it technically?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
No,
well, I mean, like I said, by September it's all gone, like that, boom, poof. So I feel like it's okay.
Like COVID is gone, or
COVID is gone.
We're just open.
COVID is gone. They're like COVID.
You're never gonna be like COVID.
It's gonna be like polo. All of a sudden, niggas not gonna get it no more.
It's really crazy that when we're like
polio.
When we have kids,
polo, you mean the shirt people?
When we have kids, this is the shit they're gonna be learning about in school for like American history and shit. A whole ass pandemic. Like we learned about the 19 whatever flu or something.
Spanish influenza.
Whoa, you can't say that, bro. That's racist. It's kind of fucked up. You just said that. Wow, we're all racist.
That was like 100 years ago. Plus, and in 100 years, later they're gonna be learning about that.
Isn't that crazy? And they're like, wow, I'm gonna be telling my kids all types of crazy stories. So like, yeah, we wear masks. Everybody
we had to walk miles to the damn grocery store just for toilet paper.
Oh my god!
Just for them to be out.
We had to walk. I'm gonna tell them crazy stories.
I'm gonna tell them I had to go to school. I had to walk uphill both ways to get to school.
We had to walk to school.
I'm like, you had school? We had to learn this shit through scriptures.
I'm like, we had to. I'm gonna spin it. I'm like, it was the crazy. I mean, and it was really crazy, but I'm gonna be dramatic. We couldn't leave.
Podcast.
But I mean, I feel like maybe it seems to be safer again. And the state government, the federal government is like, oh, you can be out without a mask, or masks are optional. Then they probably know something, maybe. So maybe not though.
I feel like I feel safer this year than I would have felt last year.
I felt safer. I just felt safe, but it also could be fatigue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just having my time. I did think damn, ain't not one person wearing a mask. But then I was like, oh, okay.
It was also weird because I definitely was judging people. 4 months ago, 5 months ago, like, oh, you had a party? Oh, you had the club? And now it's like we had parties and clubs.
But that was still a little different.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely different. But is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's just really interesting how quickly things can change. For our next question, Nairobi's trying to play footsies with me under the table. My next question is it okay for your partner to dance with someone at a club or party? Nairobi, I'll let you go first.
Why am I going first?
Because I think I did the first question. You can do the next one.
Okay. I definitely think it depends on the people. For me and mine, I believe that it is okay as long as y'all not borderline fucking. Like a quick little dance.
But how do you dance with someone and it's not borderline fucking?
Like the way they were dancing in the club.
I don't know what they were saying, but
was
it
a
was
little too sensual. A little twerk here and there is okay.
Dancing. I think that's just Spanish music. It makes you do that.
But like,
you said twerking is okay?
Yeah, twerking that's okay. But like, you get a little.
They was fucking.
You grinding on the bitch. That's a little different.
It was synced up. Adam, how do you feel about that? I feel like you have to talk to your partner about it. Some people feel differently. I feel like it might be too much.
One time I went to this concert back in high school. I was dating this girl, and I didn't know where she went because I went to the bathroom and I was like kind of like try to find her, and this girl like bumped into me, and it kind of looked like she was throwing ass at me, but she like walked into me. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. And I looked to my right, and I literally saw the girl, and I saw my girlfriend at the time, like 50 feet away, just like staring at me, giving like the 50-yard stare, the 100-yard stare, whatever the fuck, just like staring at me straight into my soul, and I was like, oh my god, I'm fucked. She was a bitch.
Just because you touched
her accidentally, but she didn't know that.
I will say that this opinion I have is not having experienced my partner dancing with somebody else, so it may change.
Do you think Mercedes was like, damn, when she saw me throwing ass at you that one time? You know those videos we got.
She was like, fuck it up.
I think that's different because like we're obviously friends, but like a random girl at a party or at a club, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it might be different because you don't know
if you do not know the person, then it might be weird.
I told her that it was okay unless the bitch is too cute.
What are the retarded?
But if the bitch is too cute, we can talk about it. But it depends on what type of cute they are. Because if they're a stud, it's a no-go for me. But if they a bad bitch, we can talk about it.
What if you see Summer in the club, like, throwing ass on a retarded guy? Would you get mad about it?
No.
Because if you don't, then, yeah, okay.
He could probably fight me.
I
also think if my girl was dancing with a girl, that's fine. But dancing with a guy?
Questioning life. You'd be like,
it depends on how cute he is.
What if it's a gay girl? What she's gay?
That's fine too.
Interesting.
So we can talk about it.
Interesting.
Did you smell it? Did you smell it?
So would you allow Adam? I don't know if you answered the question, but would you allow your girl to dance with somebody that's not you?
If it's a guy and he bigger than me, yeah, I'll be okay with it. But that motherfucker at least, if he's not above 5'11", no.
Part of me really likes the chaos, and I definitely want to be like, yo, bro, get the fuck up off my girl, you know what I'm saying? Push him. You know? I definitely want to have one of those encounters, maybe.
Let me say this: if she chooses to throw ass on a guy that's shorter than 5'11", then I might as well just kill myself. You know what I mean? Because who looks at a guy and is like, that motherfucker's short, let me throw ass on him? You know,
5'11" short?
If you're 6'2".
Let's say 5'7" and below. That would make me feel
we
bad.
talking about midgets here? Come on.
Ah!
No, like seriously, if she throws ass on a guy that's shorter than me, then why the fuck am I even dating her? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if he's more
height
attractive
supremacist.
than me.
You're a height supremacist.
Yeah, bitch, I'm gatekeeping height. I don't.
Sometimes I think it's not about like who you're throwing ass on. It's just about the act of dancing. You know, like they're like
that's really fucking funny.
They just trying to throw ass and you're not catching it. So the next guy is willing to catch it. Then that's
also,
on you, right?
Can we just talk about dancing at clubs? I'm not participating. I'm just watching, and I always encourage the people I'm with. Oh, yo, you should dance with her because she's throwing it back. But like, I feel like club culture is too aggressive. You know what I mean? Because you gotta like, you can't ask girl, oh, can I dance with you?
You can. You can whisper. You can whisper. I thought about it. I was like, you could just whisper in her ear like you trying to dance.
Ew.
Should we get Landon down here? Because he had ass thrown on him one time.
No.
Never mind, Landon. I'm so sorry.
Shout out to Landon.
Like, there's a way to approach it.
No. What I see is the girl is throwing her ass back, and you just got to go in there and just get rejected.
But you got to, like, ease your way into it. Like, you can't just sneak up on her. Ready. Like, you got to, like, she got to know you back there. You can't just, like, join. Because I saw that. I saw the very thing. Like, she was, like, dancing by herself, and dude came, swooped in. She was like, oh, no. So she turned around and grabbed his hands. And was like, we can dance this way, but I'm not about to grind on you.
I think, so I'm going to give a little, because I've been helping Daniel out with girl problems lately.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I've gotten laid than all y'all combined. I've gotten more laid than all.
That doesn't mean you know girls.
Bro, I know girls, bro.
I know women.
Maybe.
I'm borderline a girl. Anyway.
True.
So, like, the best way to, like, if a girl's throwing ass and you want to get in there, do this. You gotta like, kind of hunch and go, like, and then you just gotta get right in there. And she's like, he wants it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You have to just go in there and get rejected, or she'll keep going. Like, you don't ask, and like, I'm all about consent. So
that sound good.
It's weird.
But like her looking back at you like, that's rejection. That's a no. If you try to keep going, that's
but
that's
you have
the
to do
consent
that.
line.
You have. That's so crazy. That's like, oh, you got to
It's
fuck.
the club.
You know you can fuck.
It's the club, so it's like an expectation. Like you go to the. I guess. I don't know. I would say that you go to the club.
You don't go to the club. What do you
Expect
know?
the dude to like try to dance with you.
What do you do if a girl's don't ask something that she turns around and she was like, oh my god, like what are you doing? Just put it blew a fucking ring, bro. That was perfect. Did you see that? That was awesome. Here, Bryce, I got water.
Isn't that your water right there, dude?
Bryce.
I'm
Bryce, you blew the best.
Bryce almost fucking died because he's addicted to nicotine. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Fucking ring. I haven't blown a ring like that yet, and that was amazing.
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. You look like you went through it. I wish I could see him.
He looks like he got fucking tear gas.
He went through that shit.
Oh my god.
I wish I could see that shit.
God, that was fucking fun. That was recording. Holy fuck, that was fucking hilarious.
Fucking died.
Bryce, you literally blew a ring like this big and it went past Nairobi's phone. Holy shit.
I'm back. My asthma messing up.
Wait, did you laugh at what I said?
Yeah, you said something. I visualized it, but I visualized it as me, and it was just really funny. So that was really funny.
Oh my god.
But I was in the middle of something, so
I feel like in the club you just gotta take your chance.
God, I wish
and that's scary.
The other thing, I think, when it's a group of girls and then like a dude comes, she doesn't look back, but she looks at her friend because her friends will let her know if you're attractive or not, and if you're not, they be like. And so she'll stop dancing with you and dance with her friends.
We went to the club with a dude. I'm not gonna say his name out of respect for this dude. And the
Best.
girl was throwing it back, and he wanted to go dance with her, and her friend grabbed her by the hips and like turned her around. And I was like, dang, that was rejection. Like that was hard. But I mean, club culture is very interesting. I feel like it's just very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? For me, being a sophisticated young man, you know.
But some dudes are aggressive as fuck. It's like a way to go about it, and then there's a way not to go about it.
It was one girl that was very aggressive, and she was dancing with everybody, and it was like it looked like I was in rotation, so I had to leave. We had to migrate to the other side. I said no.
I'm weak as hell.
She was going off. She had a lot of energy, but that was not organic energy either.
Sorry.
We have another question, and our next question is: how do you get your significant other to trust you when they have trust issues from past relationships?
You teach them by hurting them even more. You're like, see, I can hurt you. Trust me. That's how I do it.
I think that's not your fault. Like that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not your like if they have trust issues, that's not really your problem. I think you should. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, why you come in here with all this baggage? We ain't staying a while.
Exactly.
Was that good? Was that good?
Woo!
I don't know. Like, what if? But it's
really
like,
good
what
at
if
saying
you?
You can talk to them and be sensible about it.
Cool as fuck.
But especially if they're like overboard about it, it's like I didn't come here to babysit you, and if you weren't ready for a mature relationship, then don't pursue a mature relationship with me. You know what I mean? Like let's be upfront about it. If you do have like concerns or different things that happened in the past relationship, you can bring it up and we can talk about it. But I feel like at a certain point, it's like okay, but that can be a deal breaker for me, and that's okay.
Interesting.
I would say like talking about it. If they hold on to it for more than a month, fuck them. You know what I mean? Leave
If they hold on for more than a week, it's like okay, wait a minute, we gotta talk about it.
Yeah,
That's why I really like my relationship because it's like.
Because you don't talk.
Brian was like, "Oh, your girl get mad because you went to the club because we weren't supposed to go to the club." You know what I mean? And it was like, so we just showed up at the club and I had it on my story. So I was like, "No," like we talked about it after because she's really cool. So I feel like that's how it should be in a way. Like it shouldn't be.
His hair was on my phone.
all this other shit, especially if you have trust and you've built trust into your relationship. So, how do you feel about it, Nairobi?
I don't fucking know, bro. It's like, I feel like you can do things to make the person trust you, or you can show them that you're not going to do some shit for them not to trust you. But unless I give you a reason for you not to trust me, then you should always trust me. I feel
the same way. Especially if you've been together for a while, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And every relationship is a risk of the other person being untrustworthy. But if you're going to that relationship and you're like, okay, I'm going to be with this person, you have to take that risk. Like, you can't not take that risk. You just have to, hope you have good taste and hope that, you pick someone that's trustworthy.
Yeah, that shit's scary, though. Being with somebody, and they might fuck you over.
That shit's scary being with somebody.
Look at those clouds, bro.
They nice.
Scary as fuck.
They voluptuous. Voluptuous.
I like the way you say that. Say it again.
That's voluptuous.
Can you do like ASMR?
That's voluptuous. It got too many syllables.
Voluptuous.
But, Adam, do you have anything to say about that?
I was thinking about this today. I haven't kissed a girl in a little over a month, I think. Bro, I'm down bad, bro.
You just kissed Nairobi.
I'm talking about like making out though. I kissed her on the cheek though.
Are you guys kissing people? Like, are y'all
Anally.
like let me get a kiss type people, or like pucker up? Like y'all just go for the kiss? Like what y'all do? Like some people aren't kissing people.
I usually like act like I'm about to punch them.
I knew you were gonna say something.
And they flinch, and I'm like,
I've been in a relationship for a year and 8 months.
Congrats.
So I don't know.
Fucking anniversary.
I don't know. It was our anniversary Sunday, so I came back from the club.
Shit.
And it was our anniversary.
I just had an anniversary yesterday and didn't even realize.
She was like, happy anniversary. And I sent a picture of me in the club with the corona. I couldn't smell.
What did she say about your did she care that you went to the club?
No, we talked about it. I was like, she was like, you lucky you had fun. I was like, yeah, it was cool. And I was like, yeah, you got to come next time. So like, I have someone to dance with. It was cool. Like,
do you think she would be comfortable with you dancing with somebody else?
No.
What if it's me?
Yes.
Interesting. If she was comfortable with you dancing with somebody else, would
Yes.
you be comfortable?
No. What's the question?
If she was comfortable with you dancing with someone else, do you think that you would be comfortable dancing with someone else?
No, probably not. I would dance in the club with people around me, but dancing with one person, like one-on-one, I feel like might be a little bit too intimate.
I think
Interesting.
If I'm so.
For our 15th episode, we shouldn't do a podcast. What we should do is that we should do like a compilation of like how many times you and I have clapped, like not clapped,
Yes.
High fived.
Yes.
But I think that'd be really good.
We gotta do something special.
I think we should make a compilation of
Actually,
all the homosexual. I mean,
all the gay shit.
homophobic shit.
We got.
That'd be
I
really
gotta make the
fun.
Pride logo. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a few days. I haven't made a Pride logo for the Instagram. We'll come out with that.
For our 15th episode, we should get Daniel in here.
We need to get somebody.
That'd be really good. because
Brian keeps
our-
saying he's gonna get another mic, but we're still looking into that. I think also y'all should get a thingy like that, and then we should have like the two angles.
I think we need to get
I have too much porn on my phone.
a sex therapist on here because I want
I
to have
know
a sex
a sex
episode.
therapist.
Ooh,
I know
I
a sex
actually
therapist.
know a sex therapist.
Wait, who do you know?
I know Summers, but they're not from here.
Well, I know one that lives in Charlotte. Remember that Maddie girl I tried to date
Yeah.
freshman year? Yeah, she's a sex therapist now. I can
We
pull her up,
should
bro.
we should get a professional, and we tell them how we think, and they can be like, oh, well, here's how you're wrong.
You want to do that? That'd be kind of lit. I can
I
text
think we should
her
do
right
something
now.
like that. Something, you know what I mean?
I can text her
Do
right
some
now.
specials. I think we also should do more like y'all should definitely do like whatever y'all want to do, but like it could be your own thing. Like I definitely like doing the sit down with 3000. I want to do more with more people, but I feel like if y'all have any ideas, y'all definitely should bring them to the table and you should do it, and I'll help you edit it and stuff.
Anyway, let's do the would y'all rather.
Wait, I have one more question. This was really interesting. This is actually my question, and it's should D1 college athletes get paid?
I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they should get paid. I think they should get like they should get books for free. They should get they should get certain things that help them in school. You know
They
what I
already
mean?
get that.
Do they?
They get full ride. Most of them.
What the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, totally. They should get paid, bro. I'm telling you.
I think they're doing the sponsorship thing. So now the D1 athletes can make money off their sponsorships.
I think that's the bare minimum, but like something at least, because if you really think about it, maybe not Charlotte because we don't have like a standout, national player yet. But certain people, especially like when Zion was playing at Duke, it's like, okay, everybody knows who Zion is, or even other players. It's like, okay, we know this player. This player has a shoe out. You know what I mean? They should be making money because, whether we acknowledge it or not, the school is making money off these people to watch these people play, and it's like they're playing for free essentially.
So do you think they should be getting paid from the school or from other things?
I think maybe from the school, also because the school is making money. You know what I mean? Definitely a sponsorship, like if Nike or anything, a sponsorship, sure. But especially a school, and especially in these like really big, like, SEC, ACC like teams, it's like you have a big player everyone knows about. I know players that have 1 million followers on Instagram. They definitely should be getting paid because they're definitely bringing in people. You know what I mean?
I see. The thing is, I like college sports more than I do professional sports because college sports they play for the love of the sport. Professional professional sports, they're like, oh, I don't care if I lose. I'm gonna get $1 million if I kick this ball.
They play hard as fuck, especially football. They be out there breaking ankles because they're trying to make it.
Yeah,
so it's a little rougher. Money. It's a little more interesting to me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I respect that.
I feel like there's a lot more talent in college sports.
I could have been a D1 athlete.
I could have been too, but my parents didn't raise me right. So you win some, you lose some. Rest in peace, my kid.
You could have been a D1 wrestler.
I could play football.
Where? Lingerie football?
Yes, sir.
No, like the ones where they pad up and shit.
Okay.
The competition.
Adam, do you want to do the would y'all rather? We're moving on to our next section where we decide what we would rather do out of two scenarios.
Would y'all rather kick a baby for $4 million or get kicked by a soccer player for $20 million?
So obviously, this is Adam's question.
Yeah, I literally said I was like,
Adam's would y'all rather? Now, Robbie, I'll let you go first.
Go ahead and give me that 20. That's all I got.
I'll let you guys.
I'm about to get $4 million for foes.
I was gonna say, bro.
Or no,
I would
million.
even
Sorry,
that
million.
fucking baby.
No, I'm letting the player kick me for $20 million. Yes, kick me.
Okay, but what if you can kick the baby 5 times and get $20 million?
No,
You would not, bro. I'd punt that little fucker.
I'm getting my $20 million.
I get an extra point for my.
Set him up. I'm ready.
I do both. Dude, I'd eviscerate.
Why do you want to kick a baby? That's what we really need to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I don't like newborn babies. You know what I mean?
Me neither. I only like kids.
Actually, I like babies. I don't like toddlers, and I don't like older toddlers. You know what I mean? Like ones that babies don't know what they're doing. They don't have any comprehension of what they're doing or like their existence. Toddlers and a little bit older toddlers know what the fuck they're doing, and they still decide to be annoying as fuck.
Really, I prefer toddlers. Like if I was babysitting, I'd rather have a toddler because it's like the baby is helpless. It's not gonna talk to me. I gotta lift his head up. That's too much for me. It's not gonna survive. But a toddler, it's like you can throw it around a little bit. It talks to you. You can have a cool a cool conversation.
I know, but what if you got a dog though? Or you know what I mean? Because we don't got cats because cats hate everything.
I want a cat.
Y'all's perception on kids is so interesting.
I'd rather have a toddler because they can talk to me.
If you got a baby though, and you let your dog see it, the dog's like, oh, it's a baby. The dog knows it's helpless, so it will take. You ever seen those babies? A dog taking care of babies?
No.
Damn, bro, you gotta look them up. They're adorable. But like dogs will take care of babies, right? But if you got a toddler and the toddler sees the dog, he's like, ooh, puppy, and then he pulls his hair back all the way or like yanks his tail. You know what I mean? But if you got a baby, babies don't do nothing.
Well, they don't have personalities. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I'd beat the fuck out of a baby for $4 million. I'll be honest with you.
We're going to take a record of that. So when that happens,
rather be in a bare knuckle. Okay, I would not hurt a baby unless it's for $4 million. Or any of them. Yeah. Would y'all rather be in a bare knuckle fight with an MMA fighter or be in a knife fight with a pro knife dude?
MMA.
I agree.
MMA. Knock me out. We done. The knife, I got stabbed. Imagine that. Pretty easy question.
The whole thing, but the difference is you can die from both, right? But would you rather die from blunt trauma or being stabbed?
Blunt.
But blunt is so much more painful.
What we smoking?
You don't know. They could knock me out and I'm dead. That's it. But if a knife, I'm bleeding.
A knife
internally.
I can keep up. I mean, a MMA fight, I can keep up a little bit. I'm going 2 rounds.
Did you know that if like, never, this is for you, because, you know, Bryce and I are menacing. You know, people won't fuck with us. But never, if a guy ever pulls up to you when you're trying to get to your car or something like that, and you have a knife with you and he tries to attack you, the best way to, like, neutralize him is to stab him under the armpits, right? Because if you stab him under there, they can't stop the bleeding, and they die real quick.
Word, ladies. Make sure you...
yeah, make sure you guys know that.
I'm trying to go...
If you guys tell anybody, let me know. I will keep it a secret, but let me know.
I'm trying to get my gun license.
I am too. I
really
do. I'm trying
because
to get
I'm a vulnerable female.
You are.
And anything can happen. I might have to shoot somebody.
Bryce and I are both vulnerable.
Shoot a nigga.
If I were to rob anyone in this house, first is Landon, then it's you, because you're a vulnerable female.
Why would Landon be first?
I feel like he would just give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like he not trying to fight. So I feel like he would just give it up. And I would have it.
Landon would like.
He would be like, okay, but like you could rob somebody else here. He would like try to talk his way out of it. I feel
He'd
like.
be like, take it, don't hurt me. So shout out to Landon. Do we have any more Would Y'all Rathers?
I came up with 2.
I don't think I have any. Would you rather only be able to listen to one genre of movie for the rest of your life, or one genre of music?
I would love to listen to movies.
Music.
You really
music? Oh, yeah,
music?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Movies.
No, but do you know how expansive music is?
What?
Yes.
What genre of movies would you watch for the rest of your life and be okay with it?
Rom-com.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes.
It's the same story over and over again, just told differently.
Every story is the same story told over and over again.
But
either
it's not
you're an
though.
orphan and you make your way out, or you in love and you meet somebody fucked up, or you know what I'm saying, and then you meet the right person, or you know you do some shit and you gotta redeem yourself. Every movie's the same movie. It's like 32 different movies. You know what I mean? Types. Everything is repeated. So, but music is movie. You know what I'm saying? You can visualize that.
Music is what?
Movie.
That's not what the fuck you said. But I don't know. I'm an R&B person, you know. So it is what it is. I can listen to R&B for the rest of my life and be okay with that.
Can y'all, the viewers, please send me music recommendations? It's gonna be so embarrassing when Spotify puts out their Wrapped and my number one artist is Playboi Carti, and all my number one songs are Playboi Carti songs. Because that's where I'm at in life right now.
I just can't get into Playboi Carti.
I missed her. That's because you're not depressed, but you'll be there one day.
It's just something about mumble rap that I cannot do. For a long time, I didn't like Lil Baby for that very reason. Because I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. But now I do. But Playboi Carti, I feel like, is mumble rap. So I can't understand.
I feel like you fill in the gaps. You know what I mean? It's not about what he's saying. It's about how he's feeling.
I guess just
You'll get there. You'll get there. Your mind hasn't expanded enough. You know what I mean? It's almost like a psychedelic trip. P-Red.
Can I talk about that?
Yes.
We're running low on time, though. I gotta get going to Best Buy.
Adam is playing with the pocket pussy, and I'm almost certain it has been used.
Multiple times. In multiple positions.
And I feel like it hasn't been cleaned, so
no, I watch it.
Who's ever dick?
I watch it. Yeah. Every time I use it.
That's what he wants you to think.
But I couldn't afford the toy cleaner, so I'm just cleaning it with warm water.
Smart.
So essentially, his dick is still on that.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see it.
And it's nut.
My hands afterwards. It's not gay.
It is gay. Do dicks have smells?
What?
After
do dicks
a long
smell?
day.
But like, if you just like,
Get off work, bro. It smells like straight vinegar, bro. I'm being honest with you.
if you weren't like sweating and stuff like that, does it have a natural smell?
I don't know. I only know my dick.
Looks like a candle.
But when you smelled it, did it really have a scent?
It just smells like.
No, I'm okay.
No, the silicone. Damn. I can hear that clearly. I don't know. Do they have smells, Naruto?
Do dicks have smells or do coochies have smells?
Coochies have smells.
Oh, bro. Let me tell
coochies have
definitely
smells.
have smells.
Do dicks have smells?
I don't know. I've never smelled a dick.
Oh, well. What are you waiting for?
I'm in a relationship now, so when we break up, I'll let you know. I'll get on it.
Okay. Let us know.
Literally.
I hope y'all heard that. It's Pride Month.
Happy birthday, gays.
What have we been listening to?
Doja Cat. I've been listening to that new Doja Cat song.
Really?
Wait, how does it go? Fuck. I feel like fuck you.
I feel like fucking something. That's my
Making me
favorite part.
funny, fucking.
I've been listening to J. Cole. I had a dream.
You finally listening to it.
I listened to it, the whole thing, and then I had a dream that night that I wrote that song. But in the dream, it was like J. Cole didn't write it. I wrote it, and I woke up like, oh, what was that shit? And then I played it. Like,
What'd you like about it? I mean, did you like it? What'd you think about it? That's the word I'm looking for.
I enjoyed it. Is it my favorite Cole project? No. But I feel like Cole has made me realize that everyone doesn't need a classic. Or that
wow!
maybe it's because he already has a classic. You know
What's
what I
his
mean?
classic? You don't know yet?
I think For Your Eyes Only
Wow.
and 2014 Forest Hills Drives is a classic. He has proved himself. He doesn't have to prove himself anymore.
Interesting. Okay, I'm playing
I
with the
was
pocket
just
pussy now.
happy to hear it.
I feel like it's a great album.
Also, I like to say I've been listening to Joe Rogan. I've been listening to Brilliant Idiots. I've been listening to Freddie Gibbs. And that's what I've been listening to. Nairobia and Adam are violently making out with tongue.
I feel like that was a consent thing because I didn't consent to that at all.
You consented when you signed the lease.
But it's a pubic hair on here.
Yeah, it's probably mine. It's actually one of my head hairs, actually, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's real curly.
Would you like one?
Bryce's pubic hairs are oddly straight for some reason.
Would you like one?
No, thank you.
I can find it.
You like one?
But
Why don't we pull up that video of Bryce?
Chloe and Halle, Chloe X Halle,
I have loose ends.
fuck with them.
What
J.
color is
Cole,
that, by the
fuck
way?
with him.
What color is that?
Lil Baby and Lil Durk, fuck with them.
I thought it was
I
salmon.
didn't listen to it.
I kind of fuck with it.
What color is that?
Salmon.
Cool. I made my
Salmon.
Black people love the L.
Yeah.
It's like a TikTok.
What have you been listening to? And you can't play that. What if we can't put it on YouTube?
Have you seen this video?
What
Yeah,
is-
I've been listening to Doja Cat.
Oh yeah, you said that. Is this all we have for today?
Yeah, I think this was great.
I think this is a great episode. I think we really stayed on track, and I think we had some good segues. I wish the video would have recorded the first time, like the whole
I wish
time.
it would have shot you choking on this smoke because that's
Oh my
funny as
God,
fuck.
That was so
I-
crazy. Stop
That video, so close.
We have a really cringy video of me, and you can almost see my penis.
So
So,
close.
once we
Like
get
inches away.
It's literally just the way he keeps on looking down.
once we get $100 a month from Patreon,
What?
I'll put it up there. Right now we're at $10, so y'all make that happen if y'all want to see a vague glimpse of my glizzy.
He also had a shadow nude. We'll put that on there too.
Yes. We said what?
Your shadow nude.
Oh,
We'll put that on there too.
that was impressive. I gotta find that.
I got it.
I
Don't
gotta
worry.
take a new one. I'm about to take this ashwagandha, so it's gonna be even crazier. But I mean, thank y'all for coming to the Yall Wild Podcast.
Thank you guys coming to the Yall Wild Podcast.
I'm sorry that the video didn't last the whole way. You know, we're doing this really, you know what I'm saying, on a budget, and sometimes we don't be having all of our stuff together because I get off of work, then it's like, oh, we gotta do the podcast.
No, I work.
But thank y'all for coming to the Yall Wild Podcast. Peace.
Bye.